It had to end this way between these two teams, didn't it? FURIA and True Neutral, one more best of 7 to decide a South American champion. Chamako, I'm gonna start with you. Dex, you can follow up after him, but give me how you think this is gonna go. This is it. No more lives left, no more series left after this.
I think this is the moment for Raceball and AJG make themselves feel in the field and take the lead again, because I don't think they have shown what they can do. Shad has been playing so good so far, but Raceball not too consistent, and AJG hasn't been able to do as much. So I think this is the time for them to shine, and True Neutral will be able to take it.
And here comes True Neutral scoring their first goal. I'm not sure if I can trust Total anymore, but he seems to be right here. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going with True Neutral. I think they can do it, and this is a good start. This is the first time that we actually see True Neutral starting winning the series.
I told you. It had to be Raceball and AJG, and Raceball make the pass, and AJG gathered the goal. So I think they're on a good start, Derby.
Raceball kicked that one off the backboard. But yes, a good start for True Neutral. AJG cutting that one off as well. Ooh. The 50 game is almost unpredictable, and Kaio wins the challenge in front, picks up the first goal for FURIA here off that 50 from Tander. Those just seem to be where the crux is. Like, some of these 50s just fly in a direction where the player might not expect it, and gives an opening for FURIA there.
FURIA has been very good at reading those plays. They have been very consistent at that. So, oh my God. Okay, so we're going straight with the demos, and I love it. I really like it, but I wasn't expecting them to start this early on the series going that way. But yeah, I really want them to see the explosions throughout the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That's what True Neutral likes to do, actually, keeping explosions all over the field. And here comes Raceball controlling that ball, trying to pass it to AJG, but he couldn't do it. AJG now getting control, Thunder intercepting. Nah, Chad keeps advancing, Raceball looking for that ball, but Card was there right to take it. Kaio is preparing himself, it's in position. AJG playing off the wall, trying to clear that ball. This is just starting. This is the last series that we're gonna see this afternoon by these two teams. So this is gonna be interesting. Just one of them can be the champion of South America. And here comes Raceball with the pass to Shad. Oh, he can play. Shad looking to play against the wall. Nothing happened there. 3 minutes to finish this first game. This is tied up.
I love how Shad was so composed in that one, and he waited just enough to make the pass. However, FURIA's defense being really good right now, and that double commit in the air, I don't think they need to do that. True Neutral just been extremely aggressive. I mean, to the point where it's not healthy for them, and they will be committing the same mistakes they were doing in the first series of leaving that net wide open for a counter attack from FURIA. And again, I wouldn't recommend that.
Well, Shad trying to force more against FURIA, but couldn't get it. It was cleared away. And more demos coming out on the backside. This time, Shad taking out Card on the back end. And again, a lot of really fast 50s in front. Shad grabbed the rebound, and it was almost too fast. Raceball puts it in anyway. Shad will collect. True Neutral in front.
I love it, love it, love it. That was a great play from Shad. And again, whenever there's a close call, there's someone else from True Neutral to recover, to put the ball in the net, to get a second chance. That's what I like about them. I've been talking about how they double commit a little bit on offense sometimes, but those times, whenever the ball is so close to the net, you need that second person. You need to, quote-unquote, double commit a little bit to be able to get to the ball before the defense and secure the goal. And again, another one, and this time by Shad as well. I mean, the first one was by Shad, and the second one as well. Raceball going high on that ball. We knew there was going to be a 50. I don't know where the ball is going, to be honest. We don't know. But Shad, just knowing his teammates so much, he trusted that the ball will land close to him and was there to get the second goal. So True Neutral just going back-to-back really fast, putting that pressure that, okay, again, you know, that's why I cannot talk too much about them, about the double commits, because they do it so close to the net and then on the midfield, and they just go crazy with it.
And here comes Raceball again, looking for the fourth goal, maybe? Card has to take that ball off. Kaio coming to assist, to help. trying to keep it off. They don't want Neutral to touch that ball anymore. Card. Shot by Kaio. Comes Thunder intercepting that ball quickly. AJG trying to clear it off, but Card keeps blocking them. Kaio playing against the wall. Shad trying to cross the midfield line. Is Red Bull. The one going in the air, looking for the shot. A save by Thunder. Shad keeps following up that play. This is the opportunity for Card to start advancing. They're not doing it. Now we can see that FURIA is getting way behind. They're not crossing the midfield line. The ball is spending lots of time in the orange side. And yeah, 1 minute remaining. This seems more comfortable for True Neutral right now.
Well, I don't want to jinx anything, but yes, they're playing the midfield game a little bit better than FURIA, and they're controlling the ball way better. And they're going, for those passes and just crossing the ball across the net, which is troublesome for FURIA because they have to be very careful with those.
FURIA having to read several steps ahead of time how True Neutral are trying to progress. You see the mind games starting to stack on top of each other where, Shad will let a ball drop for Raise Bull and all of FURIA freeze, but then Kaio does the same thing for FURIA's team, just trying to out-mind game the other. Tander finding those as well. But FURIA doesn't look like they'll pick up a goal here. It's cleared away again. True Neutral's defense proving a little too powerful. Only 4 shots on net for FURIA in game number 1. And they're going to need more of that offensive output if they hope to have success here against True Neutral.
And that's all. I mean, in this first match, I feel weird about it because after seeing FURIA play so well on the last 2 games, maybe on the whole series, on the last series, they were not able to get anything done offensive-wise. And I thought that Card was finally getting into the rhythm where he was going to be more of an offensive player for FURIA, and I didn't feel like he did much on this game. So I feel a little bit disappointed on that. FURIA really need to get into that groove that they have on the series, on the second series.
And yeah, it's definitely strange to see FURIA losing this way after they won the last series easily, we could say. But this is how Rocket League works, and this is the definitive series. This is the ultimate series right here. Just one of them can win, and True Neutral don't want to waste any time. They don't want to risk it because they know that if they give FURIA any chance, FURIA can take this championship from them.
One thing that was working for FURIA in Series 2 too, in Series 2 as well, was that demo game, that physicality. True Neutral just couldn't really match that at any point in that last set. That really worked to help give FURIA the space that they didn't really see in Game 1, so they don't have to go back to the physical game for that to work again, but if things start coming, if push comes to shove, then it might be an option for them. Card flips around and will get by Shad. Kyle will sneak that 50 away. And AJG will carry that ball out, but look how close Tanner wants to play that 50. Quick transition, AJG shot on net, taken away by Kyle. Still progressing, and Card, another nice clear, forcing Raise Bull back to his corner.
That was an excellent defensive rotation by FURIA, just knowing that there could be a second chance play by True Neutral. They had the second defender just waiting for the ball and getting the clear.
AJG, setting this. Shad! Here comes the goal. Here comes the first goal. Again, True Neutral is getting on the lead on these matches. This is the first time in all the set that True Neutral starts winning the first 2 games.
And the difference on this one is that Chad actually he went for the goal. He did went for the goal, but he couldn't get the angle, so the ball stayed on the wall, and that made a beautiful pass for his teammate. So Kaio had to go out of his way to defend that ball, and the net was wide open in the end. So that was an unfortunate attack by Shad that ended up in a beautiful goal. And what about that? How did Raise Bull? I mean, what?
Get out your protractor, Chamako. You'll be able to make that measurement. That's about 178 degrees right there.
Wow.
That's a beauty from Raise Bull. Wow, True Neutral. They might have been sitting back wondering, okay, how are we going to take down FURIA after they smacked us 4-1 in the last series? Oh wait, we can play offense. We can score some goals. All right, this is pretty easy. Raise Bull getting that second goal. AJG, whoa, way to shadow card on his way over there, and FURIA are having trouble finding any kind of possession. They're having to play second fiddle here as Kaio plays it back over to the side.
And FURIA needs to do a better job of defending that back wall. True Neutral is using that back wall a lot right now on this series, and FURIA is not being able to do anything about it. And whenever you leave that back wall open, that's a pass. I mean, that's a fourth player playing right for you. And RLCS was so close on getting that one. I mean, just 2 inches a little bit lower, and it would have been another goal for them. And watch it for Kaio. Watch it. Oh my God, what a difference! And AGG was able to get it out of the way. That was so close. That was a missed opportunity for FURIA.
Kaio comes looking for another opportunity. Maybe this time they won't miss it. RLCS takes that ball away from their net, away from their territory. Shot, an opportunity here to score. Kaio defending, clearing the ball. Carl looking for it, but AGG win the possession. Thunder blocking the ball, setting it for Kaio. Kaio for Carl. This could be it. The bounce against the back wall. Thunder receiving in the midfield. RLCS clearing that off. Thunder. Here comes Kaio. The net is open. No, RLCS was there. Ready to receive that ball again. But here comes Card. What a save. They were blocking that ball. They were expecting it. True Neutral now resisting in their own zone. They have to take it off. They have to kick it. Go really, really way. I don't know. RLCS comes. RLCS, what happened there? Card was defending. And here comes Shad. Shad with a shot. And Kaio defending that ball.
He defended beautifully, but again, the same thing. The only thing that they are doing, the FURIA is doing right now, is being able to defend. They haven't done much offensive-wise, and I mean, clock is ticking. They have to pick it up right now if they want to win this game.
God, but AJG's been a monster. He has cut off every single pass, any shot that's come across the way. He's been able to hop up and meet it at the origin. Even Shad just kicks it away, and FURIA lose possession. RLCS gets demoed. And maybe this can be a chance for FURIA, but AJG gonna be tough to crack. RLCS gets kicked out of the way. Ooh. Tander's got the first touch, but Shad picks up the second. AJG's in front. The shot's on target. Card can't get there. True Neutral walking all over him.
Man, Tander had a great opportunity, but he was way off. He couldn't get the second shot, the double tap, and then that beautifully done clear by Shad. It is money. I mean, whenever you have such a good clear, it's an opportunity for a pass, for a counter attack, and AGG just was over there just waiting for it. He was trusting Chad with his whole life on that one, and that's okay. That's a weird one. Was it a fake? I mean, it seems like they had the chance to get it out of the way. No, Chad just missed that one. He just completely missed that one.
He missed that one, and knowing FURIA, they can recover from this one. It's just 2 goals, a whole minute to play this. I wouldn't take any chances if I were on True Neutral. And here comes Thunder with Kaio! A shot! Of course they can! And I told you, they shouldn't take any risk, any chances, because FURIA can flip this over.
We have heard about the caster's curse. In DX, you have the caster's blessing right there. You call it, and they just did it. That was a great play by FURIA, and now we have a game right here. We do have a game.
That was a brilliant touch from Kaio. He could have shot that on net, but it likely would have been saved. Instead, he gave it to Tander to really make the defender squeeze for that one. Tander picking up another goal for FURIA. Can they do it again? Can they find the tie, or will True Neutral put them in their place right here? Tander, long clear. RLCS trying to stop him, but Kaio bringing up the rear for FURIA. Shad will be next to look at it. Tander tried to cut, and he lost big time. Shad demos through one. Card, the only guy back for FURIA, and Shad almost put it through him. RLCS, another touch. No one touches this one. That's going to be perfect for AJG. RLCS turns across, and it's an easy goal for True Neutral, sealing the game away.
How a mistake from RLCS becomes a pass for AGG, and then RLCS is able to take it and put it on net. I mean, FURIA is expecting RLCS to be perfect the whole time. They were going for the touch instead of the ball, and in that just like that, they missed the whole thing and then ended up getting a goal on the net. So unfortunate play. FURIA did well, but again, they did well in spurts. They have been doing well at moments. They're not being able to be great throughout 5 minutes of a match, and that's what worries me about FURIA.
That's the thing about FURIA, and they have to find a way now to take over again on this series. True Neutral is winning now 2 games in a row. Let's see if this time we get inverse history repeating here. I don't know. We saw something similar in series number 1 where FURIA won two games straight, and then True Neutral came and reverse swept that. Although it wasn't a reverse sweep exactly, but you know what I mean. Let's see if FURIA can do it this time, because I don't think that, I don't know, finishing this on 4 games in a sweep would be a good result for this final, especially from what we've seen from FURIA and True Neutral so far.
Absolutely, and FURIA taking another tactical timeout. True Neutral have not used any during these 3 sets, or excuse me, these 3 series. And for FURIA, again, you got your teammates next to you. It's easy to pump each other up in those situations, and you got 3 monsters, each coming from their own home. One guy almost in complete darkness, and channeling the energy, being like, "All right, we're gonna sweep them right here. That's the play." But for True Neutral, like it's been rocky at times, but they've been the consistent force that I think you expected out of them in this championship. FURIA have to find a way to create that Series 2 magic that they had, where Tander was able to have fakes and win those 50s against True Neutral, where Shad and Razebull weren't taking the ball away at every opportunity, where AJG isn't clearing the ball at max velocity towards the orange half of the pitch. They have to find a way to lock down midfield and put real pressure on True Neutral. Otherwise, game 3 is going to be more of the same.
And you got to remember that it's summer for us, but it's winter for them over there. So maybe FURIA is taking the timeout so that True Neutral's hands get cold, like really, really cold. they can't play afterwards. But maybe that's it. That they're not even talking about the game anymore. I don't know. But it's a chance. So whatever works for them. Maybe they want the momentum to flip a little bit. Maybe they want the adrenaline from True Neutral's guys to fall off a bit, because right now they are playing. I mean, those first 2 games, they played inspired. They were doing everything right, and you need to cut that momentum some way.
AJG advancing. It's a nice chance. The defense was expecting that ball. Here comes Thunder. Almost an open net. Razebull has to take it off. And Kayo with the pass to Card. Card advancing. On the wall, looking for the center. AJG clearing up that. Ooh, this is True Neutral feeling the pressure. They have to score quickly. They want to have a break here to breathe a bit. I'm not sure what's happening, because again, come Kayo, looking for that ball. Come on, they're getting the chances. We're having lots of frenzy here in this game. Like both games clearly want to win this. Both teams want to take the advantage since the beginning.
Thunder playing the midfield right on that one, and it paid dividends. It was a good play. So if FURIA is able to play the midfield a little bit better than True Neutral, have more chances attacking, avoid those attacks from True Neutral, that will be great for them. However, whenever they try to do that, it seems like they're not used to the fast pace. Again, we were talking about how much faster this True Neutral than FURIA, and that definitely, I don't think is a spot that we want to have Thunder on the midfield. Maybe Kayo is a better guy to do that. But I haven't seen him doing that so much on this series, and I don't think he will start so far. So let's see how else will FURIA be able to control that ball on the midfield.
Tander sets this one down, or rather AJG gets in front of him. Forces the next 50 Card. Just quickly sweeping around the corner, and Shad stays right with him. Tander sends another one across. But FURIA know they don't have an angle, and Kayo just trying to play it back to the corner. Card still back on net. Ooh, that one from AJG. He had an opening. He tried to find it in that upper 90. Card gonna play it away again. FURIA holding on defense and forcing some 50s here in midfield. Kayo, when Tander hops right on top of him.
Card going towards the net. It was a good chance. Defense was ready. Take that ball. Comes Thunder again. Card playing front to center with Shad. Looking to escape, looking to break that siege, looking to center that ball again. Oh, the demolition. Here comes HHG. Looking to center the ball. Maybe move the defense. Mess up with the defense. They're not getting there. No goals yet. 2 minutes remaining in this game.
Real tight one right now. But as far as the offense is concerned, you got 4 shots for True Neutral. And that was the 6th there for FURIA. It's been neck and neck. Off the sidewalk, hard. Double off the post, and the shot is good for Kaio! FURIA strike first.
Finally, they get something done, and again, I had to say it. I say it every single time. I want to see Card be more active, and this is why he is so good with those angles, with those double taps, that it forces everyone to go for the ball, to try to save the ball, and then you get an easier shot if you get the second chance, and that's finally what they do. They went for the second chance after the attack from Card, and they got it done. So FURIA now up on the scoreboard, and maybe if they hold it for a minute and 30 seconds or more, they will be able to get a game in this series.
Okay, he's trying to put that ball down for Card. Card bouncing in the air, looking for Thunder. The demo, the shot, the goal. Card putting FURIA right now on a 2-0 advantage.
Well, finally, he put the crown on his head, and and he's the king is here, and for a reason. He opened up the gates because the king is here, and that's what Thunder did. Open up the gates, and he was able to get that easy goal. 2-0 lead now for FURIA.
Shad gets a nice challenge off the kickoff. AJG a demo to boot, and Kaio will get the clear back out to the corner. FURIA have handled things well on defense and cut off passes like that from Kaio. Shad forced up quickly, but Kaio will collect a boost for his efforts and keep that ball away from True Neutral for as long as possible in this final minute. But Razebull got control. He's got no boost left, can't get the bump. Shad cuts off the edge, and True Neutral still hunt for a goal. Shad punches it off. AJG, who was bumped, can't get back to the touch. FURIA again thwart another True Neutral attack.
And this is one of those few occasions where the score lead is higher than 1 goal, and we see FURIA trying to keep that advantage. Just 18 seconds to finish this. Razebull playing with AJG on the wall, trying to look for a clean shot, maybe a pass. Couldn't do it. The timer is now on. 6 seconds remaining. There's nothing that True Neutral can do at this point. Just focus on the next game, because we're going to the number 4 game. FURIA finally getting some points on this series.
Okay, Jorby, it took them 11 games. But finally Card is playing like the king. Finally he is pushing through, he is making the plays, and then everyone is following. That's what the king does. He leads by example. He goes forward, he takes the army on, and then everyone else, falls in place and do their job. And finally we saw that in FURIA, and let's see if they can keep it up, because the way they play when Card is on, it's so much more different. It looks so much better.
It really does. And on top of that, you have Tander. That play right there, to me, that's always been the key for FURIA. They get success when they get physical. And every time they do, they find goals in the back of True Neutral's net. So you lead it with King Card on the mechanics, gets those flip resets, creates those opportunities for his team. You have Tander playing the disruptor role, trying to demo more players and create more space for FURIA. They started the road to tying the series. Now, can they get that second game win and force at least a game 6 in our final series of the day?
Hopefully they will. Right now they're on the defense, but Kaio trying to set up the offensive strategy for FURIA. Thunder looking for what's happening. He had the chance. He didn't have enough boost to try to look for that ball, but that was a nice play they could have had there. Right now comes Razebull playing with the backboard, moving the defense. Kaio was there, ready to move that ball too, because True Neutral wants to score first. They don't want to lose any more games. Razebull, under Card, what's happening here? AJG pulling that back pass for himself. Shad Trying to receive, couldn't do it. Race Bull getting the ball finally with Kaio, records it. Now they're playing with the backboard. AJG trying to clear it off. Comes Thunder again. The pressure is being put by FURIA. FURIA wants to get this second game. They don't want True Neutral to get more advantage. They want to take it from them. They want to take this series from them. They want to take this set from them. Now comes Kaio looking for his partners. Nobody was there to follow up the play. And this may be an opportunity for True Neutral to start putting the pressure.
Oh. Yeah, True Neutral had a rough start. I mean, Thunder was very bumpy. He was bumping everyone, and that made True Neutral have some difficulties in defense, and not just trying to be on the best spot possible, but also losing a lot of boost in the process. So with these clears, they had a chance to again, rest up a little bit, stock up on some boost, and now maybe try to get some offense because they haven't done anything on the offense since the last match.
Card's got no boost here. We'll do what he can to buy some time. His teammate got demoed. Tander actually playing a close follow, and he'll get demoed as well. AJG in front. And True Neutral trying to get back on the push. Here's Razebull off the ceiling. Oh, he scooped it and ran off the crossbar. Back around to the corner. Kaio, quick transition. And it just falls right down off the back wall. Can they put it in? Nobody's there. Tander's playing so far back. Card wasn't ready for that one either. A disjointed play. Pass it from Tander. Blocked again. No chance for FURIA. They left one on the table.
Yeah.
FURIA is playing to save. I feel that the FURIA is playing to save here. Chamaco, I don't know what's happening, but nobody is following up the plays, and that's something that it's not usual with this team.
Yeah, they gotta be more aggressive. Then you're playing a 3v3, not a 2v2. So you got another player that can go for the ball. Just go for the ball, and then let the third person be in charge of defense if anything goes wrong. But you have to take advantage of those situations.
You also have to think we're on game, what now, 14, 15 at this point. We had 6 games in the first, 5 games in the second, and this is now game 4. So we are in marathon mode, and we've seen it in the other regions too. When we get to this third set, the game is played a little differently. The stamina, you start to feel the strain a little bit. It's a lot of Rocket League to be playing at this pace. I mean, we saw how Series 1 started, guys. There were crazy saves, wild shots on net. The passing was on point. But since then, it's slowly kind of settled down a little bit. And the clears, they're not as hard downfield. They might get one transition down. They might get one transition, one shot off. But that control and that passing isn't as on point as it was before. And we're at a 0-0 scoreline. Oh, Kaio got him, and FURIA take the lead.
And you were saying about, it's basically reflexes. The reflexes suffer a little bit while you're doing this. And AGG, he saw that pass, he saw it, he tried to go for it, but there was no way he could stop it. Not at this point. Maybe 7-8 games ago, maybe he could have done it, but right now he is not 100%, and no, he wasn't able to take it away. So FURIA with the lead, only 1 minute left on this game, and we could see maybe a tight series after this minute.
You can see both teams using more tactical strategies right now. Here comes Card again, looking for the second goal. Thunder looking for the shot, slowly close to the net. But AJG was ready to take that ball off. Keeps putting the pressure, FURIA. Razebull trying to clear it. AJG playing in the midfield. Shot looking for the ball. But here comes the offensive again by FURIA. This could be it. Kaio playing with the ball. Setting the center in. AJG has to clear it. He takes the ball. It's for Razebull. Razebull for Chad. Interception there. They don't want True Neutral to get close to that net. Here comes AJG trying to put the ball. Close the ground for Razebull. Razebull setting the center. He couldn't do it. This is the last chance for True Neutral to tie this game up. Here comes the backwards pass. Card advancing. AJG dribbling, keeping the ball in the air. And Kaio takes the ball, put it on the floor, and FURIA takes his second game.
And you can see the faces on Razebull, on Shad, on AJG. They're not happy about this one. The morale is going down a little bit. Whereas FURIA is enjoying it a lot. And that, again, when we're talking about this long of a series of how much you have gone through, this is the boost that you need to keep going on the series and keep the the ability to have a high level of play. So FURIA right now with the momentum, I think is very real, and they're doing so good compared to True Neutral. True Neutral might be needing that timeout after all at some point.
You know, it's typically not totally indicative of how your performance was on the pitch, but when we shot over to the stat screen, we saw Shad having 14 touches, and compared to everybody else that had at least double that. And you saw almost zeros across the board for Shad. So he was a non-factor in that game. And in the previous 2 series, he was an instrumental factor in keeping True Neutral in these games. If Shad has another performance like that, FURIA might take the lead in the set.
And I talk about it before we started this 3rd series. I think Racebull and AJG had to be the guys to step up because Shad was being really good so far in today. But AJG and Racebull were not as much. But then you get very concerned when Chad, who has been the stable guy the whole time, start not playing so well. So True Neutral is showing some problems right now, and you know, with this series being the series that decides everything, it's a very concerning for the team.
There you go. He's trying to set the offensive here for FURIA. Let's see if True Neutral can improve it. If we can see Shad more in the playing field. Right now he's the one popping off for his team, and this could be his chance. Yes, there is. Come on, nobody's getting there. Racebull to finish up that play. That ball, it didn't want to go in. But finally, Racebull came to the rescue. Thunder was trying to take that ball off, and this is for the lead. True Neutral 1 up.
It was a close save by Card. He had the right idea, but he couldn't get to the ball on the ceiling. And then, you know, everything else after that was just follow-ups by True Neutral. So first goal for True Neutral, they have the lead so far. Maybe that will give them the pump, the energy they need to keep going playing well. But okay, there goes Kaio, and this is a guy. I mean, for me, he's a clutch guy from FURIA. He's been he's been like an assassin, you know, just cold-blooded every single time. He doesn't let anything goes on his way. I mean, I think Kaio has been playing the same way throughout the whole series, and he makes this goal, ties up the series, gives his team what they need to keep focused on their game.
And that was Shad again, who tried to make that challenge happen. They put AJG back in a tough spot to try to make that save happen. Shad, though, making up for it here. What a shot, Shad! The monster!
How? I don't have any words. How he find that angle? I mean,
dude, I think we found the negative angle.
And they're calm after that. They're so calm. I mean, they've been so hype after every single shot, after every single goal. And for that one, that just blew my mind. They're so calm. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with these teams anymore.
There was this player in South America called Matt. We used to call him the Matt Kim, the god of the impossible angles. I think Shad is trying to take off that title here because he's doing a really good job with the weird angles here.
Well, Tander tried to make that challenge happen. And it works out for Kaio for now, but he's got no boost. It's taken away from him. And Tander's going to have to pick it up. True Neutral. Clamp it down onto the ball. Shad keeps this close. Quick recovery. And that 50 works out for Kaio, who was sitting on no boost that entire time. Racebull trying to keep that ball close. And oh, AJG missed the ball. Kaio tries to punish. Shad gets away. And a quick transition. There's nobody back for FURIA. True Neutral just got to put this in the net. And AJG misses the ball.
Oh my God, AJG.
Completely. There's a demo. Card puts it on target. Ooh. How is this a tie game? How is this a tie game? This should not be a tie game.
What is happening here?
What?
Marco, what is this?
If you are in plat and your teammate does that, you get so mad. I mean, and now all of a sudden, I mean, I gotta say, these guys are not used to having so simple situations. Maybe they were expecting something weird, but nothing. This should not be. I mean, Jeremy, you're correct. This should not be a tight game. It should be a 3-1 right now for True Neutral. But whatever. I mean, the situation that happened, that happened, and they gotta live with that now. So let's see how they react. But yes, that's a downer. That's really a downer.
AJG clearing that ball. Trying to take it out of his territory. Red Bull trying to do the same. True Neutral is getting behind. Seems that Fury is taking the control of that ball. AJG defending. Trying to take that ball off. They're not doing it. Something is happening here. True Neutral is having issues to leave their zone. Here comes maybe a clear opportunity because Shad is trying to take the ball. No, Kaio again taking control over it. Looking for his teammates. Trying to set a pass for Card. Card receiving, trying to set the center. Thunder in the midfield. Single to Kaio. Kaio again. Hitting really hard that ball. AJG. Kaio getting the wall again. Trying to play with the corner. Looking for the center. Thunder coming. Shad taking the wall off. Quickly, AJG letting the ball for Shad. Shad trying to play against the post, trying to set the center, trying to set the goal. Nothing's happening here. That was a really good chance for True Neutral, and they come here again. AJG in the air, going to the net. Nobody was there to follow up. The defense was on point, was waiting like a wall. Kaio receiving now, trying to shoot, and we keep with this game tied up. Remaining only 33 seconds.
Tander next up. The Raze Bull won the 50. Card forced back against Raze Bull. Shad couldn't find the pass. Raze Bull will do what he can to keep this closed. That's good enough for AJG. Puts it on target. Tander has the save. Raze Bull couldn't get there. AJG pass to Shad. Shot on it. Blocked again. Double commit. Card and Kyle get tied up. Tander tied up in the corner as well. Raze Bull kicks one out of the way. Time running out. Here comes the shot from Shad. No shot off the back wall. Now Card getting that clear out as time expires. Raze Bull drops it for AJG, and we got overtime in Game 5.
I gotta say, fatigue is real. There's have been so many plays that could have gone differently had these guys been, oh my god, like this one, like that one. That had they been 100% from the beginning, they would have been able to put it on net and take advantage of those situations. But right now, their reflexes are not 100%, and you can tell they're fatigued. But still, overtime, this is so good to watch.
Really good to watch. These teams, they're going all or nothing here. Shad with the opportunity to shoot. Didn't get it probably. Oh. Raze Bull defending. Trying to put that ball to the side, playing with the wall. Now, trying to pass over Thunder. Couldn't do it. Thunder now is the one that got the possession of the wall. Trying to set the center. Shad getting the ball back. Hard receiving. This is the opportunity. Looking for the second touch, for the second tap. And get to that ball on time. Comes Kaio again. They're trying to use True Neutral's play style against them. And here comes Shad again. Wow. Hard saving the ball. Over 1 minute into this overtime. This is the opportunity for FURIA. Here comes the shot. But they couldn't make it.
That was such a good one. They tried to go as fast as possible for that ball, but in the end, just hit the back wall, and that's it. Couldn't get anything else. But you see that FURIA is still going for those passing plays. They're communicating very well, and you see it right there. I mean, again and again, a little bit slow on the shot, but they are communicating to each other. They're making the infield passes, and they're going for the ball really well.
Oh, poor shot coming in. Maybe a clear for True Neutral. They get it downfield. Raze Bull out of boost. Just gonna try to carry that ball as well as possible. That's good enough for AJG. Pops it up high. He's got enough boost. Flip reset available. Oh, AJG takes the game for True Neutral.
Antonio Javier Garcia with that flip reset. It was like a delayed flip reset as well. And the thing is, when he goes that low for that ball, when he flips it, he's able to get the ball a lot of power and put it on net on an angle that no one was expecting. So very good play by AJG. And now the guys from True Neutral have the match point in the championship.
Neutral, the match point. If they get this, they get the championship. FURIA has to go all nothing now. There's nothing else to lose, so they have to win this match no matter what. We're getting ready. Game number 6, and yeah, we don't have any more tactical timeouts, it seems. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I believe True Neutrals, they still have one available. So if we do end up going to game 7, it is still an option for True Neutral to take that tactical timeout, but they are up 1 now thanks to AJG. And guys, this has been crazy. This has been absolutely crazy. The gameplay has spoken for itself. FURIA trying to fight back to get game number 7. We're heading to Neo Tokyo to get game 6 underway. True Neutral, can they close it here? One more game victory, and they are the South American champions.
Here comes Thunder, trying to open up that score since the beginning, trying to get the early lead. But nothing happened there. AJG now attacking, shot, trying to set the play. Ball is just floating around. Kayo taking the possession. Bracewell recording that ball. AJG setting up a nice center. A shot! Shot! What a nice beginning for True Neutral.
Shad just been too fast on that one. He just read it so well, and no one could have saved that one. He was on the upper 90, just perfectly placed, and we have seen True Neutral go for that upper 90 time after time. Sometimes, well, the crossbar just says no, but in this case, Shad was able to get it, and whenever you're able to put it over there, is so difficult, so hard to save. And oh my God, what a pass now! And AJG beautifully placed. Again, that was an open net. I'm talking about AJG's position of waiting for that ball and being able to connect. Great play.
Shad's the working man on that play, though. I mean, that was good stuff. How about Shad creating a lot of value after it looked like FURIA were about to take over the series, and Shad being a non-factor back the whole way in game number 4. Now, no longer. Shad back to that instrumental role. Raised Bull kicks that hard. These are hard balls from True Neutral. Every single shot is over 100 kilometers per hour. There's nothing that's acceptable under that for this team. Every shot with power, as hard as you can hit it.
And they were struggling with that in the beginning of the series, maybe. And I think FURIA is actually struggling a little bit more on that end. True Neutral has been, you said it, that they're attacking very hard. But I think FURIA can, if they were able to do so as often, maybe we will be seeing a different story in terms of how many games have been won by every game. And now AJG will not make the same mistake twice. Okay, he makes sure that this time the ball is going in. He secured that one. I mean, you see how he stopped and said, okay, let me take a break here. Okay, it's wide open. Let me put it in. I'm not gonna blow it again.
It seems that True Neutral doesn't need that tactical timeout. We're showing it here. They're just confident on themselves. And we got FURIA against the wall. They're the ones getting behind now. 3-goal lead by True Neutral. This is the last chance for FURIA. They have to take this game. They have to do everything to win here. Racebull trying to clear that ball, but here comes Kayo. Quickly setting the play. Nobody was there to follow. Whoa, what's happening again with FURIA? This is not the first time that this happens in this series, and that's costing them a lot right now.
You're right, Dex. They have to be more aggressive. They have to have that second person go for those chances, especially now because they're down 3 goals. So you have to take all the risks as you can. Great play right now. Now I love that one. Kayo was waiting for that pass, and after Chandler made the demo, just made use of the back wall to make the pass. That was great play by every single player in FURIA.
I think they're going for the record of most demolitions in a match. It's just explosions about every 3 seconds on both sides. Tander creating value on that one for the goal, and you guys are right too. FURIA don't get that right there. You don't start the clock now. Look, another demo to try to open up space, but Kayo didn't have the good first touch. Card will kick that one over. And it slows down for a minute, but Card heats things up quickly. Tander has to flip back into the ball, and that could have been dangerous for FURIA, but True Neutral still grabbed possession. AJG slips under one, goes over another one. AJG still on the ball, dunks down underneath, and AJG, you do all that work and no goal comes out of it, you feel a little upset.
might be a little bit upset, but you know what? Without all that work, he's also winding down the clock. So it's all they need. They need to get that clock to 0 with the lead in the scoreboard, and that's what they're doing. I mean, look at Racebull right there. You know, just wasting a lot of time in the air and controlling the ball and just avoiding more attacks from FURIA. And so far, I mean, if it works, they will take the championship.
Could take it, just wasting time. And here comes Racebull, looking for the fourth goal. Oh, this isn't looking good for FURIA. 3 goals down, 1 minute 44 seconds. They have to start playing really aggressive. They have nothing to lose anymore. They have to do everything now to win this. They have to put everything in the pitch, in the field. They have to play like never before. Otherwise, they're losing this championship.
Yeah, they gotta be very aggressive. But FURIA, they have some moments where they have shown they can be aggressive, but that's not their play style. They don't do it every single time, every single minute of the match, which is just it is a shame. But with only 1 minute 22 to go, they have to try now. They don't have anything else to lose. I mean, they're losing so far. So if they try something new, whatever. If, losing by more is still the same. So there you go. Card doing something right now.
Yeah, they picked this one up. This is a good win here. Racebull gets caught out. Didn't expect that 50 to happen that way. And Card will take advantage of it. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of confidence in the approach from FURIA on their approach. Kyle, a couple of times, could have had some solid touches, but just wasn't sure how the ball was going to fall near him. Oh, hang on a second, FURIA. Bounce off the crossbar. Shad, wow, wins that 50 and forces Tanner to play it back to the corner.
They still can do it. They still can do it, and they're believing. They're believing that they can do it. So, which is what I like to see from them. They're going for those passes. They're going for those bumps. They're still playing in the midfield. They're going aggressive for it. So maybe if they can get a goal in the next few, 20 seconds, they're still gonna be in it, and they're gonna make something happen.
Goes Thunder. FURIA, they're not done yet. They want to score. They want to tie this game, but the clock is against them. Shad trying to center that ball, 30 seconds remaining. Thunder advancing quickly, looking for the opportunity, looking for the chance, but the defense is there. The center comes slowly. AJG clearing that ball. Ooh, the time is against them now. There's no much they can do. They have to score right now. This is the last chance, but the time is not enough. Here comes Racebull, AJG! AJG, please.
And it's all started with Shad. That Shad over there, just avoiding that clear, just keeping the ball right in front of the net. Then Racebull just with the hit that he missed and AGG completing the shot. But it was Shad, and I have to say, it seems to me that Shad has been that MVP, that guy that will still do everything right, not just one thing, but everything on defense and offense, and just open up so many opportunities for his teammates. It's incredible the way that Shad played throughout the whole day.
Absolutely insane set between FURIA and True Neutral. Elation, pure elation on the side of True Neutral. Hugs, the screams, throwing the fists up in the air, the cheers, the darkness. It's all part of the happiness and joy that True Neutral feel right now. FURIA, it was a tough fight, and that second series really made a lot of people believers. It made me a believer that they could even force that Game 7. But that didn't happen, and True Neutral survived the marathon. They are your South American champions.